conversation before the actual conversation starts. Plus, I think Tui's going to try and join us. So, but Sheena's going to show us a comic book here if she can find it and share her screen.
I'm going to do the little present now option. So you guys will get to look at my, what do I say? My entire screen or a window.
You can do, I would do entire screen. Usually it's pretty easier.
I don't have any porn up or anything. So I don't think
Liar. Liar, all the porn.
Is it?
I think as long as we disclaim that it's not safe for work, it's fine, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I always take the video portion out anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Sheena Van Cott is presenting. So sorry, guys, you don't get to see what Sheena's showing us, but.
Oh no, that's not it. Hold on. Is it showing you?
Oh my God.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, so we were talking about this a little bit on one of the episodes, and I was like, "Oh, you guys have to see these comics because
the Rocko's Modern Life,
Modern Life artwork on it. It's so good. I mean, it's classic cartoon type art styling, and I was just like ecstatic about it. But so that's kind of one of the comics I'm like super jazzed about it.
The funny thing about Rocko's Modern Life was it was not a kid's cartoon. Like that show was dirty as hell.
I know, and I've had so many things as an adult that I've gone back and I've thought, like, why did my parents allow me to watch this? Because I like Friends. Like, I watched Friends when I was a kid. I didn't understand any of the jokes other than I thought that Ross was really cute.
Oh no, that one's bad too.
Or Joey. And then now I'm like, holy shit, all these jokes are awful. Like nasty, dirty stuff. I was like, Jesus.
Yep. Pretty but then I watch some of the stuff Lily watches on YouTube now, and I'm like, ugh. I would rather she watch terrible Rocko's Modern Life and Ren and Stimpy.
Well, have you ever heard of that Descendants?
Yes, I have. Of course I have.
Does she like Descendants?
She has not watched it yet.
No. What about you, Jocelyn?
No, Ella hates it. So
really, that's
she won't watch it.
Ironic.
Yeah.
Why does she hate it?
I don't know. She just really does.
Oh my God.
She really has disavowed anything princess related lately.
But they're not.
I guess
princesses. They're
this is why I like
children
them,
of villains.
They're the children of the bad people.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's.
But it's still related to the fairy tales and to the princesses.
But yes, it is. It is. But honestly, the whole show really is
not
about
her theme.
Like the Queen's daughter and I think Maleficent's daughter.
Yeah, that's all of them. It's like the Far's son and
but the main chick in it, I can't even remember her
is
name.
Maleficent's daughter.
I love her. I think she's fantastic, and she's in that show on. It's on Nickelodeon or not Nickelodeon. It's on Netflix, and she plays twins. I can't think of the dumb name. It's Maddie and something else. I'll look it up real quick. But my daughter,
I don't know.
My daughter's like obsessed with that show, and it's actually one that every now and then it's really over dramatized and it's kind of dumb and annoying, but for the most part I can actually sit and watch it with her, and I'll find moments where I actually laugh. I'm just like, this is funny.
Well, and Kristen Chenoweth plays Maleficent, and she's actually really good.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Well, and some of it too is that we don't have Disney Channel at my house, so to watch anything Disney Channel, she has to watch it at my mom's.
Yeah, we watch a lot of clips on YouTube for Disney Channel.
And her name is Mal, and she's played by Dove Cameron. And then she played
from Liz and Maddie.
Liz and Maddie, that's what it is. Liv and Maddie. And so she plays twins.
Liv and Maddie.
Yeah. She plays twins in that show. And she does a great job. And she has a phenomenal voice. I love her singing.
She's adorable.
Is Descendants one of the shows filmed here in Utah?
I don't know.
Oh, it's a movie.
I don't know.
Let me see.
I think it's a TV show and a movie. I don't know.
Oh, wow. They film in Hawaii.
Yeah, it's had movies. Yeah, it's had movies.
They film in Hawaii? I'm jealous.
I think there's
wait, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong movie. No.
I think it's actually I think there's 2 movies and then a series or something, or is it just 2 movies?
I think it's a movie and a series. Let's see. Descendants, Disney Channel. Where is it filmed? Oh, Victoria, Canada for the film.
That actually makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. It looks like it's. So it's a series of films, but I do think they did a series as well. I could be wrong.
They did a show, but yeah, I could be wrong too. And now that I think about it, I think she watched it on demand, like Xfinity something. She wanted to watch it, so I looked it up for her. And I thought the soundtrack was actually really cute.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not bad.
Well, I guess we should get started
with
the actual episode. IMDb. Yep.
That's what I've been doing.
IMDb.
But guys, this is a Geek Parenting Podcast. You can find us on the internet on Instagram at Geek Parenting, Facebook at Geek Parenting Podcast, Twitter Geek Parent Pod. You can also find us on YouTube and Twitch. Just search for Geek Parenting Podcast. We've been putting up a lot of YouTube content lately, Lily and I. So we went to the zoo this past weekend and made a really fun video. So you can check that out. It's live now on our YouTube channel. But where can we find you guys?
Who first?
I don't know. Do you want me to go first?
You first.
This is Dr. Sarah. You can find me also on the Instagrams at Another Mom Mess. On Facebook, I usually don't friend people on Facebook unless I know you, but you can find me on Facebook just by searching Sarah Hanisco. Twitter is Sarah Geek Mom. And then again, I'm running basically the YouTube and the Twitch channels for Geek Parenting Podcast. So that's where you can find me. And to my internet right is Miss Jocelyn Christensen. Where can we find you?
Hi, guys.
Hi.
You can find me on Twitter at JossChris, JOCECHRIS. I've been slightly more active over there lately, which is
I've noticed
both good and bad sometimes.
Yeah.
And then I know. Yeah, I know. And then I'm also on the world's greatest comic book podcast with the Defender Street Media Network, and that one drops on Tuesdays. And so if you want to listen to me every week, just talk about how much I love Daredevil, that's about what I get to talk about.
Avocado.
It's good though. It's really fun. Avocados at law.
Avocados at law. And to my internet left, we have Sheena Van Cott.
Yeah.
And where can we find you?
So I'm also on Facebook, and I'm a little easier. I'll add you, and as long as you don't cause any problems, you can stay.
She's nicer than I am.
Sheena Van Cott is my name, and I'm the only one on Facebook, so that makes it easier. And then I'm also on the Twitters, and I had my handle up as BIGTO the Red. Big to the red, and then my Instagram is BIG2 the red. I'm also on Big Shiny Robot as a contributing writer. I haven't written anything for a while because I'm lazy and I'm reading a book and it's taking forever. And then also here on Geek Parenting Podcast as much as I can.
What's reading? I've forgotten what that is. Actually, I'm about halfway through the first book of The Witcher right now, so I need to read some more tonight. But
nice.
I've really been enjoying this book. They've got some interesting takes on fairy tales as told by The Witcher, so I highly recommend it if you like the games. It's a fun little read. The first book is called The Last Wish. Like I said, I'm about halfway through it. Hopefully I'll finish it before I go on my cruise, or I can even take it on my cruise. But you can find, actually, you can support us here at Geek Parenting Podcast in a couple of different ways. We have our Design by Humans store. You can also give a monthly donation via Anchor. Just go to anchor.fm/geek-parenting/support. Those donations range anywhere from $1 a month to, I think, $10. And so that will really help us out, continue to make really great content and update our equipment and all of those fun things. And then, of course, by listening to the ads that we run, every time you listen to one of those ads, we get a couple of pennies. So listen to them a couple of times.
Or you can Venmo me directly so I can buy more vodka to drink while I'm talking.
You can also contact us by leaving a voice message on Anchor. Just go to anchor.fm/geek-parenting/message. You can go ahead and leave us voice messages. We do have one message that we need to address, but I could do that tonight, but I've got to figure out how to play it so everybody can listen to it at the same time, because I don't know if everybody's listened to it, but we'll figure it out. maybe do that
I
next
have,
time.
but I actually don't remember all of the questions. I feel
Right.
like
I
we
need to
did
write
them
them
out.
down. I need to write them down. You can also find us, like I said, on Facebook, or you can email us at contact@geekparentingpodcast.com. So that's about it for these intros. Do you guys have any geek news? Like, I haven't been paying attention this week at all. What's going on in the geek world? I have no idea. There's really like not much right now. After San Diego Comic Con, it's all kind of calmed down for a little bit, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have Comic Con to look forward to. I'm gonna do that for my first time as a press guest. I already
Yeah.
requested the time off, so I'm still gonna
Nice.
go. So
So
I'll try
I
to
have
kind of
I
cover
have a
that.
Nice.
story about that. So last year I was dumb, and while we were on our cruise, our Disney cruise last year, I decided to book another cruise for this year, right? So I
Mhm.
booked it, paid for it, all in full. I usually pay for those things all in full just to say, well, no, it's paid for. There's no reason to
Right.
not go. Well, we had the flood.
Mhm.
So, thousands of dollars of damage, living conditions ruined. Now I always gotten trip insurance for our Disney trips. So I've been collecting all of the documentation, getting all my pictures together. And so I was going to use the insurance and cancel the cruise to recoup that money that we lost kind of paying for all the damage that were done to the house. So I send in all the paperwork, fill out all the paperwork for the insurance, and they send me back an email saying, well, you need to cancel the cruise so we can process this, which in my mind means if they're telling me, oh, you need to cancel this so we can fully process it, meant, oh, they're going to approve my claim, right? So I cancel the cruise.
Mhm.
The next morning I get an email saying, we're denying your claim. And I lost my shit.
Mm.
I was like, I emailed my travel my travel agent. I emailed the Disney Cruise Line. I emailed the insurance company. I said, this is bullshit. You should have told me that this claim was going to be denied before telling me to cancel my cruise, because now I'm out the cruise and I'm out the money. So I was like, I called my travel agents and I said, I want this reinstated. The insurance company basically, I felt like, defrauded me.
Yeah.
And so
No joke.
my travel agent worked very, very well for me, and she got that reinstated. So we are going to Disney. We're leaving on September 6th. We are going to stay at Kidani Village, which is a Disney Vacation Club resort. I always rent resort points.
Fun.
And we're going to spend a couple days there, and then we're going to go on our cruise to the Bahamas. But it's going to be the last vacation for probably a very long time. So I figured might as well splurge a little bit.
Right.
So we're going to go to I'm going to try to go to Galaxy's Edge. The day we get there, we're going to get to the hotel and get all our stuff settled, and then we're going to go straight to Hollywood Studios.
Nice.
And try to get into Galaxy's Edge. It will have been open for a week.
Well, Johnny said you were crazy. Why did he say you were crazy?
Because it will have been open only for a week.
Oh.
Now, my hope is because it's after Labor Day, it won't be as bad as it could be. But also wishful thinking, it could be terrible, and we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
So we don't have any fast passes for Hollywood Studios. Actually, we do have one for Star Tours, but they're not doing fast passes for Galaxy's Edge right now. So if we're lucky and the lines are not too long, Lily and I may raid the Falcon. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm super excited for that.
I just want to go look at it. I just want to walk around.
I've been watching a video today of a cast member preview, and it's like you said, Brian was describing all the details that they put into it. It's amazing what they've done.
I think I'd rather listen to Brian Young over just about anybody talk about this stuff, just because he knows all these odds, and there's so much stuff that he showed me that I'm just like, I have no idea what that is.
Well, it's so funny. They were talking on this video I was watching. It was originally a live stream, and I was like, well, what's this language called? I'm like, Arabish. It's called Arabish. Mm-hmm. I know that. And somebody in their chat had said, oh, it's called Arabish. I'm like, yeah.
Well, and just like a little fun fact too, if you're a total Star Wars nerd and you're worried about if they're going to totally logo merchandise the place, like he said, none of the merchandise that you buy there is Star Wars logoed. He said everything there is very movie authentic, and
they have costumes, guys, for adults, high quality costuming shirts,
and lightsabers
and droids and drinks, and
I mean you can build droids. There's things. I mean, there's so much stuff He just said he didn't have the money to do everything, but he's like,
Oh,
the
there's no
next time
way.
I went, because I asked him, what should I plan to save if I'm looking to do something and really experience?
Hundreds.
Yeah, I mean, it's thousands probably.
Yeah.
If you want to get a lightsaber and do all the things you want to do, or even just to eat.
Well, a lightsaber by itself is like $200.
The lightsabers are expensive too.
So,
and then it just goes up for, minimum you're probably looking at $200 for a quality lightsaber.
So hyped. I'm not going to buy a lightsaber. I'm not going to buy a lightsaber. I'm not going to buy a lightsaber.
So you're stronger than I am. I'd be like, oh, I'm totally buying a lightsaber.
I gotta save up for I gotta save up for a few years and then I can do that. So if I come back with
the lightsaber I do have was $180 and I bought it at Comic-Con and I charged the crap out of that. I was just like, yes.
See, if I come back with too many souvenirs, I'll get in trouble because I'm not supposed to be spending a lot of money. Like I said, I was supposed to, this. Anyway.
Yeah, I remember that conversation.
Adulting sucks. I'm not supposed to be spending money, so this is the last vacation. I have not told Lily. She has no clue at all. So I'm gonna basically surprise her Friday morning and say, "Hey, we gotta go to the airport." And I'm not gonna tell her why.
Can you video that?
Yes, I'm going to.
I want to watch that.
So I'm gonna wake her up in the morning. I'm gonna say, "Well, we got to the airport." I'm sure she's gonna be like, "Why?" And I'll be like, "It's a surprise. I'll tell you when we get through security." Which is probably going to be a hellish ride to the airport knowing her. But no, it's going to be insane.
And then pester you all the way there.
Oh yeah, and she's probably going to lose her shit.
That'll be fun though. Good for you guys.
Yeah, it will be. So last trip for a while, last vacation for a while, so I can get my shit together and stop spending money. But what are you guys up to?
Nice.
Comic-Con, Jocelyn, you're out for Comic-Con, right? Yeah. Hello.
So.
Yeah. Okay.
You were.
Yeah. So we're looking forward.
Am I here?
I'm looking forward to Sheena's coverage of the event, especially since Tom Holland is coming.
I'm actually thinking about. Well, there's no way I'm getting a picture with him because it's far too much money for me. I mean, I love him, but not as much as I love Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
So $400 for Mark Hamill was easy for me to spend because I had it and I love him. But I love Tom Holland, but not $225 worth.
That's understandable.
Yeah, I can't spend that much.
Yeah, it's like that. Because Chris Evans is only $150, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's honestly just all the hype of like Endgame just happened and the franchise ended. I bet they just hiked it up solely because of that. Not to mention his film was just recently released
too. Yeah, that's my guess, but
I guarantee it's
true.
Here comes Chewie.
I feel like timing probably has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
But I'm excited. I'm excited to go check everything out. I'll try and take as much video and stuff. I've been trying to be way more active on social medias. I think I've been doing fairly well. Probably to an annoying extent.
Yeah.
I don't really care though.
No.
So. I thought I let Chewie in, but maybe I didn't.
Speaking of this, don't let him in. I'm just kidding. Let Chewie in. But speaking of social media, are you two guys follow Taika? Taika Waititi.
Taika Waititi.
Yes.
On Twitter.
Chewie definitely follows Taika Waititi.
Yeah. Have you guys been watching him troll the people that are so angry about the new Thor movie?
No, I haven't seen it. Chewie, you're muted if you're trying to talk to us too. Just so you know, because I know Chewie probably has feelings. Oh wait, we'll just keep talking. Is he trolling people though? I haven't watched much lately.
He totally is. It's hilarious. So somebody tweeted, "There isn't a single announcement about this movie that I'm excited about. Oh, that I liked." And his response was, "There though, you'll get over it when you realize you don't know what you want until I give it to you."
Oh boy.
So I loved it. He told somebody else, "Go back to bed, Bubba, and I mean it this time. You've got school on Monday, so no more devices."
Yeah.
Somebody tweeted, "He ruined Thor Ragnarok for me.
Oh my God.
Too much comedy. Let's hope he doesn't do the same with Thor Love and Thunder." His response was, "Sorry in advance, sucka." I love it.
Oh
Makes
my
me laugh
gosh.
so much.
That's amazing.
How Thor Ragnarok is possibly the best Thor. Well, it is the best Thor, but it might be my favorite non-Endgame related Captain America related movie in the series. Hey, Tui, can you
It's
hear
one
us
of my
now?
very favorite.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, there he is.
We were talking about Taika Waititi trolling people who were upset about the Thor announcement.
He's so great.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
I haven't seen what he was saying about the Thor announcement.
Jocelyn was just telling us about it.
I did see what he said though. When they announced James Gunn was going to be directing what came back to Guardians of the Galaxy part 3, because for the longest time when they gave James Gunn the boot, when Disney sat him in timeout.
I was gonna say, quote, gave him the boot.
Yeah, they sat him in timeout, and then the internet rumors was that Taika Waititi was in talks with Disney, and he had a meeting at Disney, and then everybody suspected that he was going to take over as the Guardians, and that was just all over Twitter and everything. And then when they announced James Gunn was coming back, the first thing Taika tweeted was, "Wait, I thought I was going to."
That's hilarious. Oh my God. I love him so much. I'm excited that James Gunn is back though. I think his booting was uncalled for, considering it was 10 years prior.
Disney handled it the right way.
You think?
Because 100%. I don't feel like they ever intended on firing him, but they had to do something because of mob mentality. Like once the internet decides you're guilty of something, it's like you're dead, and you have to act immediately. And the longer you take to act, then the worse and the bigger the mob grows. And so Disney they did the right thing by doing something immediately and saying like, all right, he's off, and we're just gonna put him over there while we investigate and figure this out, and then wait for all the information to come out, and then bring him back when the time is right. I don't think they ever intended to fully fire him or kick him off.
Well, I mean,
that's what I think anyway.
I think people were outraged. It was false outrage because he is very anti-Trump, and so those Trump supporters were like, "Hey, he did this thing 10 years ago. You guys get so upset about this when people do it now." And I'm like, "Well, there's a big difference between doing it 10 years ago and doing it yesterday."
Yeah.
Also,
doing it 10 years ago and not continuing that behavior.
Context is everything. He never. I mean, he was granted like they're really off color and bad jokes, but they weren't. He wasn't saying these things as beliefs that he held.
Yeah.
He was saying them as a fucking trauma director. Yeah. Trying to troll people and make them make really bad jokes, which is what trauma does.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He wasn't working for Disney at that time. Anyways, that's a James Gunn thing. I'd rather talk about Taika.
Let's talk about Taika. What do you know about Taika, Tui? Taika and Tui. That would be a good kid's book.
The Adventures of Taika and Tui.
It'd be me following him around everywhere, like, "Hey, what you doing? What you got?
It'd be like kid version of Tui, like pulling on his shirt. He's like, "Hey, hey,
what are you directing? What are you directing right now?
What are you working on now?
Can I help?
Yeah, did you see that Jocelyn got kicked out?
Yeah, I think Jocelyn got kicked out. Okay. I don't know if she's having internet problems.
Was it why? Was it from
there
tweets
she is.
She did 10 years ago?
Yeah, she got kicked out because of her tweets from 10 years ago.
Sorry, Jocelyn. 10 years ago, you guys. That's fine. I know when I'm not wanted anymore. I bring news to the show.
Tui comes in, Jocelyn gets booted.
So Tui, can I go see Jojo Rabbit with you?
Hell yeah!
I want to go too. Can we just go together?
I don't know when. I just don't know. Like, it's a rare occasion when I get to go to the movie theater. It's very rare. But I would love to. Change it.
Hey, Taika Waititi, if you're listening
right now.
If you're listening, we would love to be able to go see your movie before it's released to the general public, because we love you and we want to give you lots of
Tui
media
hasn't been.
coverage.
He needs to like tweet the
Yeah.
crap out of that.
And Tui needs
Why
to
is
see
it
a
all on
movie.
me? Why? Because I'm an Islander? Because we all know each other? Because we're all related? We're all
Wait,
friends?
like-
He's probably my
like-
uncle.
No, as
2
Buddha,
episodes ago, you bragged you knew him.
you did, and
I
as
did
Buddha
not.
would say,
I
You
did
did
not.
too.
you
I
did.
have
I remember
never
it.
met him.
And
You said you knew his brother.
I know his
but
son.
as
the
Buddha
son.
would say, he's your cousin.
Yeah, right. Because we're Polynesian.
That's what Big
No,
Buddha would say. Everybody says that's my cousin. That's my cousin.
No, his
No, you pulled the "I know someone who knows him" card. That means you are responsible for getting us a
I
screening.
can't
Sorry.
be.
Yes. Yep. That's all
Your
you
job.
do.
Yeah, his stepson lived in Utah for a brief stint, and we still chat on Instagram and stuff.
And we have
He's-
a little.
See?
We have a little. See, there's your in. We have a little time because October.
It's
when
October
it's coming
18th,
out.
I think. So we do have time.
Oh, that's my daughter's birthday.
We can make this work.
October 18th. Mine is the 12th.
Is the release date. So we can
It'll
I'm
be
sure the
my
press
birthday
screening
movie.
will at least be a week before that. Yeah, so let's work on press tickets. Let's get some press screening. So
I
Yeah, let's-
don't know
Anyway,
if I'm
for out
gonna
there.
have time.
Oh,
I'll
my
try. Come on.
God.
I'll try.
you can give us 1
We're
hour
trying-
and 48 minutes for tight
We're
wrap.
trying to.
Commit, damn it.
We're trying. I have commitment issues ever since we opened this damn bit. Entrepreneurs have commitment issues, if you haven't noticed.
Uh-huh.
But we're trying to reopen the shop after the move right around that time.
Ah.
So I don't.
fair.
I'm probably going to be
So
completely
here's
unavailable.
what we do, Tui. We get a hold of Taika Waititi and we ask him to hold a screening at Watchtower.
Yes.
Okay, you do that.
Okay,
You watch that. No.
I'll do that.
No.
I'll do that.
Mike needs to do that. Tui.
Hashtag for Taika.
Tui has the in.
I don't have an in.
Then
It's like,
It has been decided.
why did you say you had an in?
I didn't say
Jeez.
I had an in. I said I know his stepson.
Right there is the in.
That's not an in.
Just I know is the in.
Do you hang out with all of your kids' friends? No.
My
Do you
kid
even
has
care?
friends.
Do you even care what all of your friends' kids' names are? No.
And I definitely don't hang out with my kids' friends' parents.
That's also
Yeah.
a fact.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that weird? Do you
Yeah.
have? So when kids get into like dating age is when it gets really weird
Oh,
because
no.
then like the parents of the kids that you of the people that your child is dating is this like weird like expectation like I don't want to know him at all. Like
They're like, we
I
can
don't-
be friends though because our kids are
like,
dating.
no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
And because like I mean I don't want to make I don't think that teenagers should ever be serious in a relationship.
Oh, no.
ever.
I agreed.
Oh,
But
I
once
agree too.
once you're friends with the parents, then it kind of turns it more serious.
My
I-
Well,
teenager-
yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't want to know them. I don't want to be friends with them.
My teenager's like the cutest thing ever because she's 15 and she's like, I have a girlfriend. And I saw a picture of her and I'm like, oh my God, she's adorable. And then she's like, oh, we just celebrated our 1 month anniversary. And
Oh my god.
I like lost it.
Oh god.
I
oh
lost
my
it inside.
goodness.
I know
My
a whole
God.
month, guys. A whole
Whole
month.
month.
Although
Hey,
That's a pretty long time, but
In
I
15,
was
school
just
years.
yeah.
gonna say, not
15.
only as a teenager, but as a lesbian.
Wow.
Yeah. How many years in lesbian years? How many straight years
Yeah,
in
that's-
lesbian
I
years
don't know.
is a relationship?
I don't know.
Is it like 1 to 3?
I've just had like my cousin's gay, and he's like the years
Is-
in gay
is
is very
it like-
different.
Is it in cat years? Lesbian relationships
That's like
are
the
measured
difference.
in cat years.
Yeah, the
What
age
is a
of
cat
dogs
year?
too.
I know
yeah.
dogs.
Mm.
What's a cat year, Tui?
Yeah, I probably about the same as dogs.
No, they're more. Cats are more. I think it's like,
Mhm.
or it might be the same as dogs. It's like 7
Is it because they don't have
Yeah.
a soul?
like
They're
7.
Yeah, it's because
They're
cats are assholes. They'll
evil
just live forever.
demons, and they
No, it's
just
'cause
they
they're-
don't die.
No, it's because they're pussies.
But oh my god.
Hey, Tui, how's your fat cat doing?
Oh, she's so fat.
I know.
She's
Mm.
such
So
a
cute.
fatty.
But she was
feel
fat
that.
when you got her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was the fattest and heaviest, biggest cat in Kitty City at the
shelter.
The Humane
shelter,
Society.
the Humane Society. Yeah, she was the biggest cat there.
That's how my boyfriend's cat was, the one I showed. Did you guys see the picture I shared of
Yes.
her
Yes.
with the mouse? So that's like her best friend on her head.
Ew.
That stupid mouse. She like has it. She'll like snuggle with it. She squishes it up to her face. Like she loves that stupid mouse. It's funny. If you ever hear her getting any sort of exercise, like a ruckus in the area or the vicinity of which she is laying, it's because of the mouse. Like she's playing with the mouse. It's
like
ridiculous.
You do.
Like you do, yep.
Playing with the mice.
Yeah, I mean, I would do it. Yeah,
I just told
should
Johnny
call.
he needs to call in.
Yeah, do
He needs
it.
to call in. I don't care.
Johnny's in Beaver right now, isn't he?
No,
he went to the dispensary, so he's got to be in Nevada.
Oh, I mean, like, yeah, he's in Nevada, but I mean, he's in the Beaver, though.
Do we have out-of-state listeners?
What are we talking about?
I mean,
I'm sure we do.
that
I'm sure we
can't
do.
be- That can't be totally. Well, whatever.
I'm sure we have out-of-state listeners. I hope
not
we have
allowed
out-of-state
to,
listeners.
Can't we check that in the stats?
Yes,
Geographic
yes,
location.
we can. Yes, we can. We have a.
So we get see all of our New
Let
Zealand
me-
listeners.
I think we do have some in New Zealand.
Of course
We have
do.
some in
I
Germany.
bet
Like
we have one in New Zealand.
It's Taika Waititi.
it's Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
No, it's probably.
He's a good parent.
What's her name? What's her?
It's Nikki.
Nikki. Yeah,
It's Nikki.
it's Nikki.
I
I bet it's Nikki.
Love Nikki.
And she's got a squishy new baby.
What?
Aww.
Say what?
Yeah, she had her baby, and he's cute and squishy.
Oh my gosh.
You
I'm
should
not
find her on
laughing at
Insta.
I'm not
It's
laughing at
hilarious.
that news. I apologize.
All babies are squishy.
So we have 36% of our listeners are from Utah, 13% are in California, 10% are in New Jersey.
New Jersey?
Yeah. 6% are in
Damn.
Texas.
What is so? What? I want to know. Here's a question for listeners in New Jersey. Then why?
Apparently, they're
Because we're amazing.
No, we're phenomenal, but that's not what I mean. I just mean,
99% of them are in
I
Clifton,
want to
New
know.
Jersey.
I think what she means is I didn't know that they knew how to like what a podcast is in New Jersey.
No. 'Cause
Like, do they even have computers there?
I don't
Yes,
want to. I don't try to insult our listeners' intelligence.
Stop insulting New Jersey, Tui.
I'm not insulting them.
Maybe.
That's not an insult. It's just-
I legitimately want to know
I'm just
because
surprised.
that's the other side of the country. Exactly. I want to know how they came up to. I mean, how I want to know
when I
how
first
people
moved
learn
here,
about
when
it.
I first moved to Orem, Utah, when I was 13 years old from Hawaii, the questions I got asked were like, they would say you speak really good English for coming from Hawaii. Second, they
Is
asked
that
like,
Mr. Johnny joining us?
I would talk about my
Consent.
house.
Consent.
Hey, Johnny's consenting.
So you were in the Beaver, huh? Huh, Johnny?
I'm in what now?
You were
The
in the
Beaver.
Beaver.
That's what
I
he
was.
said.
I'm in the mesquite now.
Oh, you're in the mesquite now. Okay. Is it smoky? Are you
Oh,
barbecuing with mesquite?
Officially left the state.
Yeah, I usually just pass through the beaver.
Did you guys buy any I Heart Beaver merchandise?
I heart
Do we buy any
Beaver.
what?
Did you buy any I Heart Beaver merchandise?
Max did because his old shirt was worn out.
Nice.
Damn right.
The Beaver, the liquor store in Beaver used to have stickers that said Beaver Liquor.
Aw.
Oh, man.
But
And I
don't
went
know,
to
I had-
Lee's Discount Liquor like a chump.
Oh, man. So, Johnny, tell us what your plans are for this lovely week.
Well, I spent about 96 hours at work today, or at least that's what it felt like.
Mm-hmm.
96.
And then I picked up my good friend Max, who introduced Tui to me.
Aw.
Yep. Max introduced me to Johnny, and then Johnny introduced Corey to me.
Aw.
Aww.
Na Sequoia, the circle of life.
The circle of life. That's what I was going to say.
And we're getting
That's
married
not-
in a week and 3 days or so. something like
Oh
that.
my goodness.
And it's going to be great. But so we're spending the night tonight at my mom's, who is actually in the Salt Lake area right now. So it's kind of weird.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She's in Midway. My mom is in Midway. So Max and I are in Mesquite. Tomorrow morning we're going to head to Anaheim, but not too early because we can't even check in until 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then from 9 a.m. until 11 p.m., it's a really big window. We have to go to the Disneyland Hotel to register. We've already bought tickets. And then overnight tomorrow night, we are going to be attending on the 8th to the 9th, attending the 50th anniversary for the Haunted Mansion in Disneyland. We will be in the park with no more than 997 other people from 1 a.m. to 4 a.m.
That's going to be
Nice.
so much fun.
Dude,
So
I
cool.
just like the best time. I want to be there.
You know, I just want to say, you all should know that Johnny and Max have been going on Disneyland trips together. This is not the first time.
Mhm.
And it's one of the most adorable, beautiful bromances ever.
No,
they
you
go
guys,
to Disneyland together.
We literally have themed outfits. I'm not kidding.
Johnny,
It's
oh my God.
great. It's lovely.
Okay, so we need
So
pictures.
you guys are familiar with the Haunted Mansion in some
Yes.
to some degree, right?
Yeah.
So in the ballroom scene,
Yes.
there are
Absolutely.
the dueling portraits. So I have one
You
of
are
the dueling
not
portraits
dressing
on my
up as
shirt. He has on the other. He has the other one. And
I love it.
my mom made us matching purple shorts. We are going to be the cutest couple in Disneyland, guaranteed.
Aww.
They're
I
going to
am
be
not kidding. You will see pictures.
That
Yes.
is phenomenal.
I want
Please,
lots of pictures,
please.
and you guys are going to record for us right after you get back and tell us all about it.
Yeah.
We're hoping to. Yeah, I'm actually dropping him off in Vegas, so it might be a tight squeeze, but
Do it.
we hope
You can
to.
always record.
If not,
over
we'll set it up. We'll set it up over the weekend or whatever. We'll put something together so we can talk about it.
Yeah.
We
I'm
actually
drooling
did that
over
as a
all of the
family.
Funko Pop.
Yes, I'm actually.
Yeah.
Oh god, there was it was a lottery
And the
for all
stuff
of the
that-
merchandise,
Mm-hmm.
and I actually managed to score one of the Madame Leota pops.
Oh, shut the front door.
So I am like way excited about that because I couldn't get any of the Hitchhiking Ghost pops,
Yeah.
and I was super bummed that I'm not spending a year's salary on one of those. But this one I got for cost.
Nice. Madame Leota, and it glows in the dark. She's probably the one I would have wanted to pick up the most. So I'm jealous. I'm so excited you get to be there. This is going to be an awesome
But yeah,
event.
I'm hoping to do lots of pictures. But while I've got you, hey Tui,
Yo.
Max wants to say hi.
Oh.
Hey,
Hi,
what's up?
Max. Hi, Max.
Hey,
How's
Max.
How's it going, everyone?
Welcome to Geek
You know,
Parenting
just-
Podcast.
Just podcasting
Oh
and
my
stuff.
gosh, that's a surprise.
I thought you were recording, huh?
I didn't even know that. I got bamboozled, hoodwinked.
Max is a geek parent of sorts because he is a foster dad dog dad. Foster dog dad.
Yeah,
There you go. That
He
works.
Yeah.
has many puplings.
Oh, I love
yeah, very, very many. Yes, I have 4 of my own, and I think me and my wife Lacey, we saved about 125 so far. So.
Oh, wow. That's
Wow.
insane.
Bless your heart.
Yeah.
I wish I could
Yeah.
do that.
Awesome.
Give me all the puppies.
Yeah, it's really
No,
fun.
Max,
and
I want lots of pictures of you and Johnny's matching outfits.
Yes.
everything. Okay, it's definitely going to happen.
We're gonna
Yeah.
post them on the Geek Parenting blog.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't wait to see them. I'll give them to you guys whenever I get them.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. I'm so
Yeah.
excited. So excited for you guys.
Yeah.
Living vicariously.
Take
Yeah,
me
it's
on
pretty
Splash
fun.
Mountain.
Well,
Why?
yeah, maybe I'll wear a wig and look like you two and a beard while I go on Splash Mountain.
Show some nipples in the pic.
No. Oh, they'll get deleted. They don't allow nipples in Disneyland.
Wear pasties.
They do not. They will ban your image if you show nipples on Disneyland photos.
Lame.
I mean, it kind of makes sense.
Even boy nipples. Yep. Even boy nipples.
It's a family place.
It's against
Yeah.
the terms of the permit.
I'm gonna send
Nipples
you
are
guys.
against families.
I'm gonna send you guys a picture. We went to Disneyland a few years back, and we did like a themed, kind of planned thing. And it's just my whole family, and they like made these shirts, and so we all had different like characters bleached onto our shirts for Disneyland. It's like the geekiest thing ever.
Nice. So, Tui, The
Have you heard of that one?
Cute.
I just sent it to our group, so
we'll share it with Max too. But
Yeah.
the episode is now going to be called Nipples Against Families.
Nipples against families.
So we will be a lobbyist group. We are Nipples Against Families.
I guess I could have presented. Do you want me to present and
If
show
you want,
that picture?
yeah. I don't know if Johnny and Max can see it on the phone. I don't know how that works on the phone.
Should we test it and see?
Test it, see what happens.
Let's test it and see.
All right, guys, we're testing technology out on the
That is
podcast.
cool.
There's only one way to find out, right? If it's gonna show.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I can see it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Is it working on the phone?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and you guys can see me with my little Nightmare Before Christmas shirt.
Oh, I like
then,
that.
Like my nephew has
That is a
BB-8.
cute picture.
Yeah, my brother's got Wally. My mom there with Minnie Mouse. My little redhead has Elsa on hers.
No,
Pretty cute stuff.
That's a cool way to do shirts.
Yeah, so my brother's
Yes.
wife is like super crafty. She's the one with the Tinkerbell shirt there next to my brother. You can tell he's my brother because he's also a ginger. But
Do you guys do matching shirts when you're coupled up? Has that ever been a thing you've been able to do?
I've done it.
Like any of you?
Yeah, I've done
I
it.
never have.
Well, my boyfriend and I we own the same T-shirts, but we don't wear them in unison ever.
So when we went on the big family cruise, it was me, Lily, Jason, my mom, and my stepdad. I made us all matching shirts, and we all wore them the first day of the cruise. Everybody, even the guys, they were totally all about it. Well, Jason wasn't, but everybody else.
Why does that not surprise me?
Yeah, right?
So you go to the park and you see these people in matching shirts, and honestly, it's cute. I mean, it is. But you'll sometimes see the whole family is in matching shirts, and then you'll have the dad in a shirt that says, "I don't do matching shirts."
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it's like, dude, why are you the enemy of fun?
I know.
You hate fun.
Yeah, exactly. Be fun, damn it.
Hater of all.
You're at Disney. You should be having fun.
Well, and that was my first time.
You and Max should stage a fake fight.
We talked about that fighting in front of Goofy's house.
Yeah.
We said the first person we see in a BYU shirt or hat, we're going to kick their ass.
Just make sure someone's recording it.
Yeah,
because if you're not going to get views and likes on YouTube,
yeah, because we need to go viral. You guys should do a hand slap fight where you just kind of the hand slap.
With Kylo Ren.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't even have to.
I need to see a hand slap fight with Kylo Ren.
So that picture though that I sent, that was my first time at Disneyland in 15 years, and that was 3 years ago.
Well, see, I went in 6th grade, so I was 11 or 12, and then I didn't go again until I was 33.
Wow.
Wait, how old
And now
are you?
I've been almost, I just turned 40, and I've been almost every year since I turned 33.
Yeah, I've been
at least
dying
once
to get back because that was my daughter's first time. My little 8-year-old Molly, that was her first time to Disneyland, and it was around her birthday because it's October 18th is her birthday.
Oh.
Plus, it was my first time going when they change everything up for Halloween. So we went in October, and I hadn't been for the Nightmare stuff, so I was ecstatic.
I love the Nightmare. Nightmare Before Christmas is best.
Well, my
one day I need to tell you guys the story of when I took my older kids for the first time. That was fun.
Oh yeah.
My Mickey ears are the Jack Skellington ones.
Some geek news did just pop up my feed, guys, and it's Disney related.
Oh.
Disney is going after Netflix with a $13 a month streaming bundle.
Oh.
So it's
bundled with what?
ESPN Plus and Hulu.
ESPN and Hulu.
And Netflix alone is $15.
Yeah, because they just upped the price.
So that's basically
we upped your price, so up yours.
Yeah. This is just evolving into what cable used to be.
Yeah,
essentially.
Right.
So that's all that's happening now.
You're absolutely right.
I listened to there's a podcast called Business Wars, and I actually today just finished listening to Netflix versus Blockbuster. Holy crap! I didn't realize the evolution of where we're at now.
Oh, it's
it's crazy.
Because Blockbuster had a service where they would mail you discs like Netflix, I think, still does.
Yeah.
Well, Redbox.
But they jumped on it way too late for a worse price.
Right.
Does
Yeah,
Netflix
essentially
still do
that's what
that?
it comes down to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they do.
Disney's going to kill it.
Wow. Yeah, it says Disney is matching
I don't
Netflix
know.
standard plan and marketing the service $3 below its rival premium version, which lets subscribers and their family members watch on as many as 4 devices at once. 2 of the Disney
4?
services, ESPN Plus and Hulu, carry advertising, while Netflix is commercial-free. I'm fine with commercials.
Yeah,
Commercials don't bother.
Netflix
See,
is
I hate it.
$15 for 2 screens.
Wow.
I have multiple on my Netflix. I can get up to 4 on mine, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know what I should get on mine.
I just
gonna
use
start
myself as a
a
magic conch
streaming
like
service.
SpongeBob.
My next business venture is I'm gonna start a streaming service that, because you know how like there's a lot of new streaming services coming out now. Like I can't remember the name of it. There's the horror one that just like all horror movies, and then there's like film
Like
Crunchyroll does all
Britbox.
anime, and like Filmstruck does like more like indie and art house type of cinephile type movies. I'm gonna do one.
You do what to movies?
Yeah. Giggity. I'm gonna start a streaming service that only shows movies or streams movies where they say the name of the movie in somewhere in the dialogue.
Yay! Back to the Future makes it. Hobo with the shotgun. Yes. Yes. E.T.
E.T. Fight Club. This could be a thing too. We should do it. It would
Yep.
millions.
Telling you.
Make millions. Oh my God. We're crazy. We're crazy.
It'll be titular stream.
Yes. Yep.
That was titular, just in case you weren't listening.
That's, I can already get that for free.
Oh God.
Pictures or it didn't happen.
I get all the titular streaming for free on.
God.
This
on
developed
my phone.
fast, and it's all my fault.
Oh my God.
You guys asked Johnny to get on here.
I know.
That's true. We did.
It's always better
Damn you,
when there's.
Skywalker OG.
So Johnny, how do you really feel about me going to Galaxy's Edge?
I think it's awesome. Honestly, I'm excited to go myself.
I know, but
Not
it's the week
to
after
Disney World, but
the week after it opens.
yeah. Well, I don't know if Disney World is doing the same thing, but Disneyland still really has low attendance because they blacked out a ton of season or annual passes.
Oh, maybe that's.
So it might be super slow, and you might score big.
That's awesome. Yeah, so I was telling these guys before you got on, we're going to go check into our hotel and then go straight to Hollywood Studios for that night.
Nice.
And do as much as we can in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. And telling Lily, hey, look, the rest of this vacation is for you. You're going to spend 6 hours at Galaxy's Edge with me.
So drink your blue milk and shut up.
Drink your $15 blue milk. Damn it. All right. Well, guys, we should probably stick a fork in this. It's getting close to 10:30.
I think I already did.
Until it died. All right, guys. This is Geek Parenting Podcast. We are signing off, and I have really stupid adult hands.
Up, and orale!
If you can't stand the heat, stay out of Hell's Kitchen.
Because I said so.
I drink coffee for your protection.
My protection. Oh,